All right, y'all, this is part 5. Next thing you know, this was around January, February. Okay. I get a phone call and it's from him. And he's like, well, he was calling to tell me about somebody new he was talking to. I said, I don't care. And he was like, well, I just wanted, I was like, okay. I'm not that type of female, bro. I'm just not. I'm not that type. I never, like, it's one thing in a motherfucker doing something, being disrespectful around my household, or, because I've experienced that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not pressed. I've never been pressed by a female. I promise you. Okay? So didn't get the reaction that he was expecting. Okay? We then had a conversation about like he brought up like us having more sex in our relationship or something like that, and I'm like, okay, then hold on, y'all, because let me see, there was a situation where I'm in my house, so we got December, February, my birthday was coming up, and I want to, okay, so a time after that, okay, okay, before, I'm gonna say this, before December, this was November 7th, 2021, okay, he had came to my house, all right, and when he came to my house, when he came in, he had asked me, did I put a love spell on him? And I looked at him like, what? Bro, let me tell you something. To each his own. But people that do that go that length, desperate. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. I'm just a messenger. That is a level of desperation. Okay? No. I'm not in the business of trying to keep somebody attached to me. I'm not. And I'm also a strong believer in karma. That's why I got it tatted on the back of my neck. Very firm believer in karma. Okay? So that was November 7th of 2021. So I was like, okay, that's weird as fuck. Why would you even ask me that? It was off. Okay? So the day before that now, my female sibling and this aunt came to my house. This was November 6th, 2021. Okay? Let me show y'all something. Because there's a short, okay, on my YouTube channel. And that particular short is the night. I filmed that short the same night that they came to my house. And this particular night, she wanted to have a discussion about, men. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wanted to, it's like a vent situation. This is the shorts. Okay? This is the short right here. Okay? It's on my YouTube channel. Okay? That particular night is what I'm referencing. Okay? So, this particular night, she wanted to have a conversation about, my person. I mean, not my person, but my BD and, yeah, my BD, like these is notes too, okay? So my BD and the situation she was having with her counterpart, which I told you, the cult member, okay? I'm gonna put emphasis on that. The cult member, all right? Already been under FBI investigation, okay? Yeah, that's why I don't understand what's taking y'all so fucking long. Anywho, she wanted to have a conversation. So when we sitting there having a conversation, my thing is, I know people who have diarrhea of the mouth. Y'all been showed y'all hands long time ago. That's why I'm able to accept things the way I'm able to accept them. Because I prophesied a lot of this in 2011, 2012. Okay? I said what was going to go on with families. Not just with me, but collectively. Okay? So that's how I can process the way I process, because I prophesized this. I peeped game a long time ago. Long time ago. Okay? Anywho. Wanted to have a conversation. We was having like a conversation back and forth. I brought up my oldest daughters. I brought up their father. Okay. I brought up, she was like, talking about how good he looked and such and such, such and such. But guess what? I knew that was going to, child, baby, wasn't going to run back, honey. Was it going to run back? Yes, of course. Okay. Anywho, y'all funny to me. Y'all is funny to me. So that morning, they get up to leave. Mind you now, that night, me and this aunt were still up. Okay. And she was expressing like how, as far as, you know, my female siblings drinking and this, that, and the other. Okay. And so that morning, we gets up and she was standing behind my couch. And she was just standing there. And I'm like, okay. Why when they left and I go around my couch, I had to scrub period blood off of my floor. Attachment. So, mind you now, my house was already fully furnished. Fully furnished house now. Okay? I moved in October 15th of 2021. By this time, my house was fully furnished. Okay? So, they leave or whatever. Mind you, another day she pops up. Okay? And when she pops up, she gets somebody, okay, let me go back. January 10th of 2022, I randomly get pneumonia and was put on a heart monitor because my heart kept dipping. Okay? Randomly. Okay? I've seen motherfuckers step foot in my house and my plants wither. Okay? Beat the pneumonia, of course. All right. Anywho. So, one day she randomly popped up. I remember because I was making like a little, I would like to make my own pictures and own stuff, my decor for my house. You know, certain DIYs. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm making a DIY. She comes there. She knew that I specifically said for her not to have her nigga around my house. I saw 833. She knew. I told her. This day, she decides she wants to have him drop her off. So guess what happens? You know where I live. You know where I live. Okay? So, drops her off. She stays for a little bit. Very little bit. Okay? And leaves. So, we still, like I said, me and my BD still co-parenting. Next thing you know, it was May. Okay, so May of 2022. I have a vivid dream. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. I had to go use the bathroom and give me some more of my smoothie. So, May of 2022, we here. All right, and okay, so the weekend of that Saturday, I want to say either that Friday or that Saturday, celebrating my baby's birthday. I wanted to do something where, and I'm not no selfish person, okay? But I wanted to do something for my baby. Like I said, it's not a birthday I don't celebrate, okay? What was supposed to be for my baby, for my oldest, ended up being something where everybody had to be recognized, which at the end of the day, it is what it is. But when you pick up weird ass energy, it's a whole totally different story. Okay, so that weekend we had ended up going out to eat with them or whatever it may be. And it was okay. I think I still got pictures, but I have to go back and get those. But anywho, ended up going out to eat with them and so forth and so on. So fast forward to the weekend of, this was May 27th, 28th. Okay. This particular weekend, I was invited to, actually that week, I was invited to go out that weekend because my female sibling, her birthday is around that time. Okay. So I was invited to go to this spot. I got sick. When I tell you I got sick, because I still would have like these excruciating headaches. Okay. And yeah, the whole time spell work being done on me. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, and I also felt like God was like, no, because the thing is, 11:44, thank you, Spirit, for confirming. The thing is, I would have went. Okay? I would have went. So I was sick I was sick, okay? So that weekend, Spirit put it on me, like, I need you to do this, okay? I'm not going to share what that was. That's between me and Source, okay? I got my ass up and I did what needed to be done, okay? It's something I would never forget, okay? Because that night afterwards, when I went to sleep, I had a vivid dream. I went to the third heaven, sat at the round table. We had a meeting there, and then we met in the underworld, in the temples, at the wooden tables, lit by candlelight. I knew my life changed then. May 27th of 2022. Next thing you know, I'm trying to remember if I had started my channel then. It was in May though. It definitely was in May, okay? Prior to this, sometime in November, I think it was, I had prophesied as well the real reason why the abortion law was passed, okay? Next thing you know, I started seeing the people coming forth saying, holding up signs, we want your children. I bet. Okay? So, June 11th. Mind you now, I've been in my house since October 15th of 2021. Didn't notice nothing off. Didn't notice nothing weird. If it was, I didn't notice. Okay? June 11th. June 11th. Thank you, Spirit. June 11th of 2022. I noticed the gang stalking. Okay? I'm also going to backtrack again. Let me backtrack again, y'all. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm very detail-oriented. I don't fuck around. Okay? So, this particular weekend, it was a weekend here. And I'm going to just give y'all a flash of these pictures. Okay? So, this weekend here, this was July 25th, 2020. Okay? My son's father was still in jail. Okay? Because I remember being out on the beach. Me and my babies went to Buckrow. Okay? Accompanied by, mind you now, when this shit, it unfolds piece by piece. Okay? This was, mind you, I told y'all, the incident with my female siblings partner took place after my BD got out. Okay? I wouldn't have been going to no fucking beach with nobody that tried to, no. So y'all hear the alarm system thing going on. But anywho. So this was prior to all that, okay? My BD was still in jail when we went to Buckrow Beach, okay? During this trip now, it was me, my offspring, my the aunt, okay? My female sibling, her person, and his sibling, okay? At least that's what they introduced themselves as. Y'all heard it. I can't make this shit up. So, during this trip, this is when, I'm telling y'all, bro, stop playing with me like I don't remember nothing. During this trip, it was stated, they were just so amazed at me and my offspring. Okay? So amazed. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is my first time ever meeting his sister. Okay? So, when we came back from that trip, because see, like I said, they would have diarrhea of the mouth. Okay, so it's important for you to listen. All right. It was stated to me, my female sibling says to me, his sister says, yeah, she's so beautiful. Da, da, da. They had a whole conversation about me. Okay, they had a whole conversation about me. Okay, if she only knew who she truly was, mind you now. They're a part of a cult. It wouldn't surprise me if y'all don't have all the deets and details about me. But obviously y'all must have missed something. So, not only does she tell me this, but she tells me how the leader who is incarcerated wants me to be one of his concubines. Okay? Have his children. And I looks at her like she has 4 heads. Then proceeds a whole list of shit. Just weird ass shit. Then she proceeds to say how her and her person, this is my female sibling now, they sit in their bed in their room and talk about me. Made advances about me joining them. What the fuck do I look like? If y'all was the last motherfuckers on this earth, it wouldn't happen. So, that raised the red flag in itself as well. Gang stalking started June 11th. Like I said, at least what I noticed. Okay? Because me and my babies, I ended up having to put 2 cameras around my house. One on the front, one on the back. Okay? Like I stated, me and my offspring had been in their place. We moved in October 15th, 2021. I noticed with my own 2 eyes the gang stalking on June 11th. That's when I initially sent out the call to police. Okay? Because I noticed it. Okay? Not to mention around this same time, my complex where I lived, they put up cameras. But my thing is, what were y'all watching? Who were y'all watching? So, oh, hold on. Let me go back, y'all, so I can tell y'all the conversation when it was brought up about my clothing, about what I wear, and the real reason behind why my female sibling shot herself. This conversation was had on June 13th, 2021, okay? And how I know, because these are the hands of the person that provided that information, okay? My female parental figure, okay? This same day was when that visit took place, okay? So, and I have actually made a hand scrub, okay, from scratch, and she was trying it, okay? So, they were getting me sick as well. And sorry if this is too much, but this is one of the instances when I would get very crucial headaches, very bad headaches, y'all. Another sign, swelling, bad swelling. Look at me now. I'm in a whole nother fucking state. So, yeah, this was before my surgery. Before, yeah. So, the gang stalking started. All right. So I started noticing it. It's obvious. They make themselves very obvious. Y'all slow. Like, for real, bro. As you can see, this was June 12th of 2022. Okay. I started noticing a white car frequently that would just park. Okay. So here's that car just sitting there. Okay. Then white truck. Spirit gave me a download about a white truck. Okay. In my dream state. All right. Spirit also gave me downloads about my true divine counterpart. So stop playing on my top. Because I know who he is. And he ain't none of y'all. Okay. So here's another one. They will pull up and just sit there. Okay. Here, this dummy here pulled up and pulled out a computer. Pulled up and put, mind you, these are pictures from my front. I had a big window downstairs. Okay. That Marie Laveau she loved sitting in that window. Pulled up and pulled out a computer. Okay. Who pulls up in front of somebody's house and pulled out a whole computer in their car? You go to the library for that. Here you go. Here's that car again. There's the white car again. Okay, just sitting there. Here's the white truck. Spirit showed me a white truck. Okay. This Jeep here. Okay. It's raining, but here's that white car again. Okay. That was on June 27th, 2022. Okay. So I'm gonna add this. Here's that white card then. Okay. When I moved into this particular place, I had Hispanic neighbors. Okay. Here's the white card again. Here's that white car again, y'all. Okay. Nobody on my block had that kind of car. Okay. But this gray Jeep as well. Anywho, had Hispanic neighbors. Okay. And they lived there for a little bit, and then next thing you know, they suddenly moves out. So I'm like, okay, you know, cool, it is what it is. Next thing you know, now I'm gonna tell you this. I know dope heads. I know a dope head when I see a dope head. Okay, so next thing you know, these white people move next door. They got like the shortest U-Haul truck. Y'all know the one you just hook up on the back or something. Okay. They move in. I see maintenance in them. They move in appliances in after they moved in. I'm like, okay. My eye on them. I'm telling you. So one morning, I gets up. Somebody next door, they painting around my bedroom window. I opens the door and I looks out. By this time, I guess he comes down and he goes. I ain't never seen him before maintenance a day in my life. Majority of the maintenance men around there were black. Okay? I don't even recall seeing a Caucasian maintenance man around there. Okay? So he goes back in, and because I was waiting for Amazon. I used to get groceries from Amazon Fresh. Was waiting for them to come. Okay? Next thing you know, following day, they moving. Protected. Okay? Nobody moves in for 1 or 2 days. Like, when are y'all gonna learn that everybody don't have a pea-sized fucking brain? So, all the while, I'm still recording the weird activity. Okay? So, next thing you know, I start getting random calls. Call log. Okay? This is pictures of my call log. Random phone calls. Okay? Was communicating with my child's father, and he telling me that I'm responding to things, or he's sending me things, and it's no communication. That's not me. Okay? But here's my call log. All the calls, random weird ass calls, okay? So we have, let's go on back. Next thing you know, this guy pulls up behind my home. This is August 1st, 2022. Okay? In this red Jeep. All right? I have the video on my other YouTube channel. Random Jeep. I could tell something was off, and this was behind my home. This photo is from my youngest baby's bedroom window, 28:29 on the clock. This is from my youngest baby's bedroom window, okay? Because, see, this is the thing. If something is not getting my attention, and spirit will get my attention so I can give it my attention. Because I'm moseying around the house doing me. And spirit brought my attention. I comes in my baby's room, and I see this one sitting behind my house with the door open. When I sat there till the fucking sun went down. Walking back and forth, going to the dumpster. You're not coming out and going in nobody's house. You were on the phone, whoever sent you, and on the phone with them, going back and forth to the dumpster. Never went into a nobody's place. So, let me do a part 6.